So I know it's been a while, about 10 or so days since I uploaded this, but I've been very sick. I accidentally cut my left eye last night. I can see now, so I'm fine. We're still one subscriber away from my return. But well, anyway, we're going to continue this, and in the last episode of the little series we have going on here, I said that this one was going to be really sad, and I wasn't joking when I said that. So during this, let's just say it's not going to be something you want to hear unless you're actually curious on why I've turned into the man I am now. You could say man, technically. But anyway, first off, we're gonna just start with some death. Not a pretty one either. So, most of the family on my father's side has either abandoned us or died, which is pretty bad. I lost my grandfather on my mother's side last year. Yeah, about last year. A week after his birthday last year. Which was pretty bad. Christmas, 2022, or Christmas Eve, I lost my dog, my Jack Russell Foxy Cross, that had been by my side since I was the age of 3. So nearly 15 years she had stayed by my side. And she was a once-in-a-lifetime dog. She was very spoiled, very lazy, so I had to carry her around half the time. And she always had this big grin on her face. And she snored a lot. But she was a good dog. Last year, my dad's dog, his big dog, I don't remember the breed, he died about a week before Christmas. Lost both my pink cockatoos, or teals, sulphur-crest, that's what they are. Lost both of them a few years back. Lost my black cat Pilchard back in 2017. I lost one of my dog's pups from the first litter. Her name was Rosie. Probably about 2 or 3 years old when she died. It was midnight. He was an aggressive little dog. Ended up getting put down because of how much he bit. There was Rusty, a big light brown dog that used to belong to my mum until Rusty died. That was like years ago. And then there was Blaze, which was my dad's first dog since I've been alive. He died in, I think, 2011. Like 2011, I think, or 2010. So he was an old dog. Yeah, I'd say that's about it from the death side. My friends, however, I'm not talking about the online friends, except for a select few of them, which I'd prefer not wanting to deal with again. But a lot of you guys that have contacted me in some form and haven't had a quarrel with me, I've got no problem with you guys at all. But anyway, my friends in real life, everyone's like, oh yeah, we've all got friends and all that. Me, however, all of mine decide to leave me. And not how you'd expect. Some of them made some really stupid excuses to get away from me. How bad were some of these? Someone deliberately rolled their ankle at my 16th birthday. Like, there were 4 of my friends at that time that came to that party. They all did not want to be there, and I found out why. Because someone paid them to show up. Right? One rolled their ankle deliberately. Another stuck their hand down their throat and made themselves vomit. And the other 2 said that they had stuff they had to do at home, which was a blatant lie. But a lot of my friends moved away because of family reasons. Some of them just threw me out of their lives. Like, in the last episode, I mentioned that I did end up asking a girl out, and long story short, we end up becoming friends. I helped her through a very dark time in her life. And when I needed her help, she abandoned me. For 2.5 years, she did not send one message to me or bother contacting me in any form. And one day while I was out shopping, she finally contacted me. And then, one of the older posts on the channel shows one sentence that I said. So yes, it got pretty heated, and not in a good way. because I knew she was after something. And back in high school, I used to be very generous. Nowadays, no. But, well, after that, I started to lose trust in people. And my trust, gaining my trust is something very, very hard to do. It's very hard to do. And once you've gained it, if you break it, you ain't gonna mend it. But there were two particular people back on Roblox. I ended up dating this girl online through Roblox. I know, I don't care. Long story short, she ended up screwing me over big time by playing my heart. But yeah, we did date for about a month. She broke up with me about a day or two before my birthday. She said it was a joke. We got back together, and then 4 days after Valentine's Day, we broke up again. And during that month, from the 24th of February to April the 7th, was a very dark time between us. And she decided to finally be truthful for once and admit that she was spending time with someone else behind my back. One thing led to another. I chewed her head off for it. And because of what she did, she basically woke up a side of me that nobody ever wants to see. A side that I prefer to keep dug deep down. But, yeah. One of the last messages I ever said to her, this was nearly 6 months ago, was that because of what she did, I got very, very sick. To the point that I needed to go to hospital. But I didn't go. Eventually I did go. Seek therapy and all that because I was pushed into it by my parents. And yeah, feeling a bit better. I did learn a few things about my ex. For one, she is a blatant liar. Even though she is loaded, she's a daddy's girl. And a liar. A player. So if you don't know what a player is, I'm not talking the gamer term, I'm talking romance. A player is known as someone who takes a thrill out of dating people, ruining them, and then moving on to the next. And they just continue to do that. Yes, I do remember my ex's username, and I know for a fact she hasn't changed it. I might reveal it in the next one. But yeah, once I do reveal it, if you are friends with her, take it from me. Unfriend her and block her immediately. Or better yet, just report her. Because, the moment she gets towards you and starts flirting with you, you're gonna be screwed over big time. And now, I think that's about it for the time being. Yeah, I am still pretty sick, but I'm a bit better than I was a few days ago. And yeah, subscribe, hit the like button, and hopefully we can get that final subscriber, because the sooner we get that last subscriber, the sooner I return. The sooner I return, the sooner I can play with all of you guys again. Till next time, hope you all have a good day.